All right, everybody, Savage here. We're going to talk about the Hype IFX. So I've been getting some more questions. I got some more people actually inquiring on how to do some stuff, what kind of disc to use, how to connect the Wi-Fi to a cell phone. And one of the most frequently asked questions I get is how to open the case. So we're going to go ahead and start with how to open the case. It's got a little pull tab that you're going to do right here, and it just barely moves, and you pull up from the front. You don't pull up from the back. Actually, when I bought it, I was pulling and pulling and pulling, and I really couldn't figure it out myself. And the owner's manual, or the operating manual that comes with it, is very vague on everything about the camera. A lot of stuff you got to figure out by yourself. This case is amazing. It is really waterproof, and it is even waterproof in the ocean, which some people know salt water is harder on cases than regular water. So I've had this underwater. You guys could go check out that video. I took it out to the ocean. Got some pretty cool video. Another question is the type of disc, or how to link it up to Wi-Fi. And I guess we'll go to the disc. So this is a scan disc for, we use this on a GoPro Hero 7. This is a scan disc Extreme. This will not work in the Hype IFX. And I'm gonna actually go ahead and pop the only scan disc that I have found to work out of my Hype IFX. And this one here happens to be a 16 gigabyte, and it is a HC. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video right now, and I'm gonna drop a video or a picture of up close of what this disc looks like. And then I'm also gonna leave a link in the description box of where you could find this disc. And just so you guys know, this is somebody else's website. They sell for $4.70, and I get nothing off of this, so I'm just trying to help you guys find the right disc for your Hype IFX. All right. One more thing I'd like to talk about is all the attachments. The attachments that come with this are really cool, and they really work. So this one here is for the camera itself. I mean, I'm sure most people could figure all this stuff out. That one thing that you do not know is there is a, you could put like splash guards or filters or lenses to change the color of what you're recording, or to keep the mud off your stuff. Also, another tip, if you're out doing outdoorsy type stuff, fishing, you know, riding a bike in the mud, anything like that, if you spray your lens with Rain-X, it will actually let the stuff bead off. So it doesn't just completely kill your view with the water droplet or whatever stuck there. There are a couple of other questions that I cannot answer. But a good friend of mine can. And his name is Scott Victor. He's going to work on a video. I will definitely drop his channel link in the description as well, because he's the only guy that I know in the world that uses Apple anything. So I talked to him about the video, and he's going to drop it. I don't know when. You guys subscribe to his channel, check him out, and he's got a lot of other cool stuff too. So anyways, one more thing I got a lot of questions on is there is no sound when I record. So I recorded a couple of videos. I actually had some Wi-Fi recording in my very first unboxing of the Hype IFX, which was actually a year ago. And this camera continues to grow. The original video just hit 20,000 views. Well, it passed 20,000 views. That's freaking amazing. If we could get this one this far, that would be great. But I couldn't figure it out. So I actually took a freaking drill and drilled out these little damn microphone holes because I couldn't figure out why there was no sound when I was recording. All right, so let's see if I could. Oh, another thing, real quick. When you turn the camera on, the power button is in the front. If you push the power button, it does nothing. It'll light up and turn off. You push and hold. You hear that noise, then you're on and ready to power. So I'm gonna actually come behind here and see if I could do this. So you got your film and your selector button in the front. Actually, I'll go all the way back. You'll see the microphone button up here. It's very hard to see. The microphone button has a red cross through it, like there's no microphone, okay? So I'm gonna go to the menu, and I believe if I go up, it'll be faster. I could be wrong. Anti-shaky, it's got the white balance, it's got record audio only. Let's see. Okay, I guess it is record audio. All right. Like I said, I haven't really messed with this in a while. Almost a year. My son loves it. Audio. Record audio. All right, so I'm going to select that one. And then it says on and off. You're going to want to turn it on. And for some reason, that once you turn it on, that little red line that I know it's, you guys aren't really seeing this. There's a red line that goes through the microphone right there. All right, so if you guys are having the problem where you're recording a video and there is absolutely no audio, that is why it is. I actually looked all over through the internet to try and find the answers to these questions, and this manual or user guide that comes with the camera is so vague. So when it shows you how to connect to Wi-Fi and you download the app, you do all that stuff, the way I found out is that up here on the picture, there's a Wi-Fi up button. So your side selector, if you look at the camera here, the side selection, you push it up while you're in camera mode, and you're gonna see a different screen. It goes to Wi-Fi. And then you could go to your telephone and you're going to open up your GoCam Plus app, which the GoCam Plus app is in there. Going to hit connect, Wi-Fi on, and the HyperIFX connected. So it says the internet is not available with HyperIFX. You don't want the internet. You're actually only after, and then you touch the screen one time, and we should be connected. There we go. So now we're connected, and oh, look at that sexy beast. So anyways, now we're connected, and this works about 50 feet away, and the farther you go, the grainier it gets, whatever. That is how you connect the Wi-Fi. So once again, there's a little button on the side. You push it up one time. All you got to do is tap it. And all you got to do is disconnect, is tap it one more time, and it goes back to the regular camera. And it disconnects from your phone immediately. Let's let's see, there's a couple of other things that have come up in the past. One question I got here recently was to how to upload to an iPad. When I plugged it into my iPad, it was saying there's no photos on the card yet, or whatever they said there was. That is another question for Scott Fichter. And with the green line, if you are an Apple guy, hopefully you see this video before you buy the freaking camera. There's more work in the editing. You got to convert the video in your photo editor to get rid of a green line across the bottom if you're using Apple. Honestly, I think that should be about it. And I hope I covered everything this time. Oh, another cool thing too is that all of the attachments do work with GoPro. So all of the mounts, everything, because it does come with a lot of cool stuff, they all do work with GoPro. And the thing that does not work, GoPro ScanDisk. Once again, I'll leave a link where you can get the proper ScanDisk to work. And you guys have fun with this camera.